Okay, hello. Alright, so I am a relatively new player to World of Warcraft. I've been playing for, I probably shouldn't say that. I played back in Legion for a little bit, and then I quit. And I've been back for about 2 months, and I'm really enjoying tanking as Brewmaster. And I know it's not a very popular class, um, so I thought I would start recording my experience as a newer player, pugging Mythic Plus, and we'll see how that ends up looking like. I don't know if it's going to be entertaining or not. I guess I'll try a few episodes, see if people are interested in watching something like this. They might be interested in just, learning more about Brewmaster and how it plays, or simply find my misery pugging Mythic Plus entertaining. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll do my best to try and make it entertaining, and I'll commentate. Um, right now, I am 656 item level. I am a casual. I said I've been playing for 2 months, but as you can see, I only have 656 item level. Um, we recently, my wife and I have an infant, so um, she requires a lot of care. So I haven't had really a lot of time to play, but when I can play, I try to. Anyway, 656 item level. Most of my pieces are champion level still. I got a few heroics or a few hero pieces. I don't really raid because that just requires too much time commitment. So I only just do world events or open world and Mythic Plus, and I only just recently started getting into Mythic Plus. And anyway, 656. These are my runs so far. I've surprisingly gotten +8 and 1 +9. I like kind of evening everything out, so we're gonna try and get into TOP or ML or PSF or workshop here around 7 or 8, whatever I can get. Um, well, there's a mother load. We'll try to get into this. Okay. I found that for the most part, I know I'm playing Brewmaster, which is not very popular, but since I am a tank and it's still relatively low uh, key level, I guess, parties will just take whoever. But I've heard that at higher keys, they really only care about just taking demon hunters. So where am I going? Mother load. I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, cool. We guessed right. And just do some repairs. On my other monitor, I'm gonna pull up Keystone Guru for the route. I have done Motherload a few times, so I have an idea of the route. But what I like to do is I'd like to have a route pulled up just so I can keep track of like certain areas, how far I should be percentage wise, to know if I need to pull more or pull less. Pull less. I also wasted like 10,000. I wouldn't say wasted, but I spent like 10,000 gold on getting some enchantments and whatnot for my weapons, or not my weapons, my gear for the pieces that I'm gonna keep a bit longer. So, okay, looks like we're starting again. I'll try to commentate, make it entertaining, but this pull here, first one sucks. So we'll see what comes out of it. I'm gonna pop my mud amulet. Also, I'm not very good at knowing what things are called yet, so I might just butcher things. Okay, I guess we're just gonna let the jockey get in to, and we're gonna pull extra. I tried to CC the jockey as best as I could, but as you could see, it didn't really work out, and team's just pulling extras. And we got a peacekeeper. Okay, this is fine. We'll just try and pull less up ahead. So all good. Actually, I don't really know what the affix does either. I think it's just one where you just have to dispel it real fast. So I will do my best to do that. So I started out, when I came back, I started out playing Healer. Miss Weaver was the first healer I tried to play because I thought I would enjoy playing healer, but honestly, playing healer just does not suit me. It was actually more stressful than playing tank. Granted, I only did like 1+2, mythic +2 key, and I was like, yeah, this is just not it for me. So I re-rolled tank. Played warrior. I pretty much tried all the tanks except bear. Bear just doesn't really seem like something I would enjoy, so I didn't really give it an honest try. But I've played Demon Hunter, Warrior, Blood DK, and Brewmaster, and I will say Demon Hunter is probably like my second favorite, um, if not my favorite. And the reason for that is it's got a very flashy, very fun playstyle. But everybody and their mother is playing a Demon Hunter, and I really don't like playing things that are super meta. I don't think that's very fun. But Brewmaster, surprisingly, I enjoy just as much as Demon Hunter. So it kind of just worked out that I would roll a Brewmaster and enjoy it just the same, even though it's the least played tank. But I like the mobility, so there's that. Also, playing DPS didn't really seem all that fun to me just because it's the most played role. There's plenty of DPS to go around, and I liked playing the tank role just because it's kind of like the make. I guess you could disagree with me, but I feel like it's the make or break element of the team. If you have a shit tank, chances are the key's not gonna get done. But if you have a shit DPS, other DPS can compensate, and healer is also just as important as the tank. I will I will say you don't necessarily have to have the best healer if you have a tank that can sustain himself okay and uses defensives okay. But tank wise, if you're just clueless, then it's it's not gonna be great. But um, yeah, so tank is what I enjoy playing. It took me a while to learn the routes. I'm still not great at learning the routes, and I think I just uh, did he get some coins there, or did I move him? I don't know. I'm trying to commentate, so I'm kind of distracted. But anyway, um, it took me a while to learn the routes. Tanking um, on it on its own is not bad. It's just learning the routes that is the thing that takes the longest time, and it's the one thing that I hesitated, um, or caused me to hesitate about playing the tank. Is just because I didn't know these dungeons prior to tanking them, so just watched a bunch of videos on YouTube and um, pulled up a bunch of the guides on the routes and whatnot. Um, Nobody's gonna do anything with that. I don't know what happens when it expires, but I assume it buffs the. Yeah, it looks like he got buffed. Um, Once I learned the routes, it wasn't bad. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to move the tank. These guys are missing the shots, so I have to do it. And he's gonna get that. The DPS is missing a lot of the shots here. I did also the damage seems kind of low, but maybe it's just me. we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing and hope for the best. I think we can burst, and I might be able to touch of death. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, so we're at 20%, and we have like 5% extra according to the tracker at this stage, so I could probably skip a few things. By the time I get to the next boss, it looks like I want to be at about 48 to 49%, so I just need to get to that point, and we pull the other extractor. Okay. Pugging is fun. Here, I was just saying I can skip a few things, and we go and pull more things. Okay, so the reason I'm coming this way is because I'm hoping that we can skip a couple of things here, but we'll see how that turns out. And I may have done an oopsie. I think I would have been better off maybe just cutting across there. I have no idea. So we're at 35%. I felt like I had to commit to the left side there because we pulled the pack on the left side, and I didn't want to pull that pack there. So anyway, I think we might be able to make this work. Worst case scenario, when we get to the area with the alchemists and the masterminds and whatnot, might be able to. Okay, and I think this guy pulled, and okay. Looks like I am committing to clearing the whole dungeon. This is not looking great. The healer is doing an excellent job keeping us up, though, so thank you, Mr. Healer. But I just wish the DPS would stop pulling extra packs. Although it could have been my fault for how I positioned there. I don't know. We'll try and make up for some time here. Okay. Looks like we're in trouble. Don't know if that was my fault. Don't think so. I feel like they all just kind of popped. I don't think I screwed anything up there, but I could be wrong. Okay, got everybody. I know this pack here is kind of hard. I will say I'm not the best at telling you what each mop does or what every enemy does. I just know to use my kick when I can and keep the enemies hitting me. That's it. And use defensives when things require it. Other than that, I couldn't tell you what their abilities do. So I apologize if you're looking for that information. I don't have it. And I guess if I don't use my Ring of Peace here, then enemies are just gonna keep getting overpowered. So I gotta stay on top of that. Oh yeah, look at that. definitely hurts. Okay, we'll do this just to get the damage buff. Okay, I can only do so much CC. The team does need to help me out with the affix. Hey, damage-wise, I'm not doing that bad as a Brewmaster. I have I'm dual wielding, or not dual wielding. I have two one-handed maces. One of them is a hero, one of them is a champion piece. I've been trying to get a two-handed hero piece for some time, and it's just not getting lucky. So don't know what to do there. I figured I'll go with whatever's giving me more damage at this time, which happens to be the setup. So that was a beautiful use of bring a piece there. It's nice when they just kind of huddle together like that. Oh, this guy's gonna get hit with the yep. So we're at 16 minutes, and I just don't think we have the damage to time this key. I feel like we should be further along at this stage, but this is only the second boss. Again, I could be wrong. I could be, I don't know, pessimistic, but it does seem like our damage is kind of low. Okay. So this is the next area here where I think we can skip a few things. We just got to be at like 71, 72% by the time we get to the boss. So I think I could just run this way to this mastermind, and I guess we will kill these guys too. CC this guy. I think I pulled that extra pack. But that's okay. Healer is doing a very good job keeping us up. Okay, so we're gonna come this way. Don't pull, and we pulled. All right, we're gonna pull the alchemists. Come this way. This is a, oh, perfect. I got polyed. Well, and we're just pulling more and more and more. That's an unfortunate chain of events. Again, I probably could have done something different there. I mean, I don't know how to CC everybody all the time constantly. So yeah, I need help CCing, and that's just not happening. Try to kick, please. just to remind them. Okay, let's see if they listen and we don't pull anything else. Again, at this stage, before we get to this next boss here, we just need to be around 70%. So, and I'm just following the route on Keystone Guru. Yeah, Keystone Guru, just to get an idea of what percentage I should be at this stage. So we're still going to be over percentage after we killed these guys, but that's okay. That just means we might be able to skip a few more things up ahead after the next boss. Try to dodge these swirly things, but it's kind of hard to see them when they get inside the pack here. I gotta move them to here. Can't believe how long I got polymorphed for by the alchemist there. That was pretty nutty. Wow, we have 12 deaths. That's an impressive amount of deaths. It's pretty cool though. I'm getting more comfortable with the higher keys. I say higher keys as if I'm doing higher keys, but it's higher keys for me considering like a week ago I was struggling with +2s, so the progression is real. Okay, let's see if we can kill this boss quickly. Hopefully the DPS is paying attention and get help with the mechanic. Please clear that, sir. We didn't clear anything. Oh boy. Please, please clear. I feel like they're just not using kicks. I don't know what to do. I feel at this stage, people should know the mechanic and know where to stand to clear. But it does seem like we're not doing that. Maybe if I just help ping, that'll drive the point home. Okay, good. Okay, now we'll get ready to... Yeah, our damage is not great. Well, at least we will say we tried. Come on, Mr. Demon Hunters, get there. Noise. So I feel like there's no way I should be out damaging any of the DPS as Brewmaster, but maybe that spec is just not very good at single target. Okay, we can Touch of Death. Is it Touch of Death? Yeah. Okay, so we can just skip a bunch of these if we can. I am sure they will pull everything though. We'll see. So if we stay composed here, if we just play smart, we might be able to time this, but assuming no deaths, we'll see. Okay, I need to run and pull the next packs because otherwise we are gonna be too slow. I'm gonna try and pull upwards. Come on. Okay, I think I just need to maybe just commit to the pulls and let the team run into me with the mines because otherwise we are gonna be too low on time. I have Ring of Peace. Kick that, and that goes off. Yeah, nobody's kicking, I feel like. Like it just kind of feels like I'm the only one trying to take care of the affix. It could be that I'm just not seeing what they're doing when they're doing it. Um, but it just kind of feels like I'm the only one trying to kill the affix when it spawns. Okay, so we did okay there. Percentage wise, we managed to go over by just a little bit. We'll see if we have damage to time this key. It's not looking like it will happen though. So I don't need to dodge here because I could just clear it. And we got the affix, and I'm gonna have to kick here, kick here. No one else is definitely helping me. It's kind of pointless to type to kick the affix at this stage. 3 minutes left. I guess I'll just let them focus on DPSing and I'll do my best to take care of it. But yeah, it's not looking great. I was nervous at first when I turned on the recording, but getting more comfortable speaking as time goes on here, which is cool. This might turn out to be a fun little project. So for anybody still listening or watching, thanks for hanging in there with me. I hope this has been entertaining, if even a little bit. Again, but the main objective here is to just to show what it's like to play as a brewmaster and just do these keys with just purely pugging. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't actually know what pugging stands for, but I know that's what people call what I'm doing here. And it's just basically when you're playing the game without a pre-made group, you're just going in randomly with however you can find. At least, oh wow. So I want to fight this guy here because I believe it's a safe spot. So I want to try and keep him here. All right. Oh, and everybody's dead. Okay. Do I reset? Do I... Do I reset at this point? Yeah, I don't know. This is cinema right here. I guess I'll just reset. Yeah, it's doomed. Well, at this point, obviously not timing the key. I guess it's just part of the game. But for the first video, it sure is cinematic, huh? Got you on the edge of your seat. Don't know what's gonna happen, huh? Let's see if they manage to pull stuff or if they avoid it. Okay. Well, it do be like that sometimes. The cherry on top is after this is done and I don't get any loop. Oh boy. I meant to say loot. But I will keep that in because I fucked up and it was funny. I wonder, I hope I at least get rating. And then maybe I could just try doing an 8 next. Because I feel like I didn't really struggle much tanking this. Now, I had a very good healer, so that could be why. But felt pretty easy. Or it could be the enchants I put on the weapon. No, I don't have enchants on this weapon set yet. I had enchants on the weapon, the two-hander that I had before that was a champion piece, which I forgot about. And then I got rid of it because I got a hero one-handed and a champion one-handed, so I decided to dual wield. So I need to put new enchants. Although I don't know if it's worth putting enchants on something that I might not keep. Because I want a two-handed champion, if not myth piece. I don't have any myth pieces, and I don't think I will get a myth piece. It looks like we are not... Was that on me? I hope it wasn't on me. I feel like it wasn't on me. Oh boy. I really wish they could help me with the affix. I guess at this point, I could just relax and not try as hard because the timer already ran out. So there's no real point in trying hard anymore. At this point, just chill out, play it out, whatever. We'll see if we get any luckier on the next one. I'm not actually sure what these guys' item levels are. Let's see, you got 656, 646, me, and then... I mean, they're very close to my item level. I just don't understand. I feel like they should be doing so much more damage than me, though. I mean, the warrior's doing okay. But the demon hunter and the other guy, the druid there, they're not doing what I imagined they could do. Or what they should be capable of doing. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. Maybe their item levels are just low. I don't know. I think I've died twice this key. And we've got 22 deaths. So all in all, I think I did my part. That's alright. And I didn't get any rating. What a bummer. Oh, man. Do I get any loot? And no loot. Okay. GG. No loot. We say GG. And we're out of here, and I hope you enjoyed that run. I'll see if I can get into another run, and maybe time it this time. But this is the experience of pugging and doing it as a brewmaster. Although being a brewmaster, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it leads to anything negative. I think I'm probably a little weaker than some other tanks, but I enjoy this spec the most, so that's the one I'll be playing. All right, we'll try just rolling for 8s, and we'll see what we can get. So as you can see, Workshop is a 5, Priory is a 6, Motherlode is a 6. Ideally, I'd like to bring up those again. Should we try a 7? I'll sign up for this 9. I'll see if they'll take me. If they'll take me, I'll do my best to carry it. And we'll see what they say. Okay, I guess they're willing to take a chance. All right, they're willing to take a chance on me. I can't let them down. I think if our damage is high enough, then I should be able to tank 9s okay. But we'll find out. This is obviously my first time doing a 9 on this map. I've done a 9. The only 9 I've done is Dark Flame, which I hear is the easiest one, but I did an 8 Brew, Flood, and Rookery, so we'll see if we can manage to pull a 9 here. I do have decent gear, but yeah, anyway. We'll see what we got here. Well, we have practice with this, so depending on what gets pulled, we have the route in mind. And I'm gonna pull up the route again on Keystone Guru just to keep an idea of what percentage I should be at each boss to know if I need to pull more or less as we move forward. So this Mistweaver has done a 10 already. Everybody has done 10s except for me. All right, here goes nothing. I feel like sometimes the game doesn't necessarily respond to my inputs as fast as I try to do them. I don't know if it's a problem with just the built-in like global timer, or if it's like my computer acting up. I really don't know. So this run looks like I'm gonna have to like pay attention to my heals and actually help my healer out, heal myself as well. Because otherwise it's going to be a lot of strain on the healer, and there's no need for that. That's funny. So the damage this run is immaculate, so we got that going for us. And I think as long as I have good DPS, I should be able to tank okay. Just because things will die fast enough where I have defensives up still. So I think here I will pull this group, and I will pull this group. And the only reason I did that there is just because we have the damage for it. So I feel more confident pulling a little bit bigger, knowing my DPS can handle the pull and can kill things fast enough. Fast enough where I don't have to panic because my defenses ran out. It's also great that they are like more or less stacked so that everything kind of happens close by. I got kind of low there. I don't know what smacked me. And we'll do this so we can get the extra damage buff. This right here. So that's the reason I tried to use it right going into another pull. Wow, things are very spread out. Had to finish kicking that ball there. It's a close call, but not bad, not bad. This group is way, way better than my last one so far. At least damage-wise. I bet if I check their item levels, it'll be pretty high up there. Okay, I think I need to help with the kicks. You want to get him over here. Good. I think he missed all of the coins. I don't know what skill is doing that. I don't know who's clearing them that fast, but I love it. Well, maybe it's the this guy's thunder or lightning totem thingy. Excellent. I'll keep this one here for you. Cool beans, cool beans. Pull you over here since we're going this way next. Beautiful. So actually, what I will do is we'll kill this first, this extractor first, and then I'll go slightly bigger on the next pull. Extractors suck. Like, they are just the worst. Goodness. Almost one-tapped me. I'm making the healer work overtime. Although I'm healing myself pretty good too. I'm actually higher than the healer at this moment in time. Alright, so this and okay, we're gonna use a defensive. And we'll do this. Roundhouse kick. Beautiful. Way better team. And we'll do this. If I need to, I can do this, which is a, oh, I gotta run around a bit like a maniac. Oh no, my healer died. And I need to keep myself healed. I think I'm gonna have to use a defensive here, or a potion, I mean. Yeah, he's dead. Go, right. We'll go big. And when I say we'll go big, I mean we'll pull 3 big guys. That's it. But it felt epic while everything else was still alive, you know? Alright. We'll try and fight this guy's... This guy's English is hard. English is my second language, so we'll say that's why I talk a bit stupid sometimes. I'm also extremely sleep deprived having a newborn. We probably average like 4 to 6 hours of sleep a day, not all at once, just in bits and pieces. So, yeah, it's very hard to keep my mind from sounding really stupid. Can't keep track of my thoughts very well. Oh, whoa, okay. That happened pretty fast. I don't know if it's faster to release or if it's faster to get rezzed. Okay. You know, I keep forgetting to use my health stone here. I don't usually play with a warlock, so it's just hard for me to remember what is there. Or what I have, if it's not something I regularly use. So there, I used it that time because I was just talking about it, and I felt like I had to use it because I was getting low anyway, so might as well save another cooldown. I don't know why I did lighting there. Again, my brain just doesn't do what I want it to do. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, why are you doing Mythic Plus if you don't feel like you're performing at your best? And to you, I will say, valid point, but I want a game. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So I actually don't think that that one was on me because I had aggro. I'm holding aggro pretty well. So I don't think it's anything I'm doing. I think I'm playing this okay. I think we just burst the boss here to finish it. Nice. Alright, so we're at 50%, and that's 10, so that's really good. So I need to pull a big pack. I need to pull these guys, and these guys. Yo, let me establish aggro, guys. Come on. That was just silly, guys. That was really silly. And we didn't kick. Okay, somehow we pulled the mastermind. But we need to ignore the mastermind and try to kill the right. Well, we were doing very good, and I think that one might have been on me for pulling too many alchemists, but I thought we could maybe CC chain them. That's my fault completely. Come on, die already, guy. Okay, next we go this way. Okay, now I think if we get these guys and chain here, then we should be okay. We need to be at 77% by the time we get to, or 71% by the time we get to the boss. So we'll see what we got after we kill this and we kill these guys. Yeah, we're doing very good on percentage. Yeah, we're over 2, so we're okay. I wonder if this boss has like a set zone where he throws to every time. Like, could I position him better or her better? Don't actually know. Well, you didn't clear very much, sir. Is it better if I have music in the background so you guys have something to listen to when I am not speaking? I think I just fucked my team over there. I don't know why you ran that way. Probably should have run down this way, but... Guys, clear... I don't understand. Doesn't it clear more if you just make an effort to run sideways? At least these guys actually kick, so that's great. We should be okay timing this key if we don't die anymore. Should be able to touch it here. Cool. Does the affix spawn on people? Like, is it better to stay grouped there? Crap, our healer got one tapped. I'm gonna have to use the defensive. Well, assuming we do the rest of the mechanics correctly here, I think we'll time this key just fine. I also really enjoyed playing Mistweaver Monk. However, I didn't really like the anxiety of having to keep everybody's health just constantly tapped every time a a every time anybody had their health drop by like a fraction. I just go into like, oh god, I gotta get them back up before they die, because in my head I just thought that I had to keep everybody topped up all the time, and that was just too stressful for no reason. I feel like tanking is a different kind of stress, but it's I don't know, it just suits me better where I don't have to constantly worry about everybody's health bar. Like I just focus on the boss and the mobs. And if I do my job right, then that's all that matters to me. Healing, I feel like I have to correct everybody's mistakes. Now, as a tank, to a certain degree, um, I have to correct people's mistakes, but that's only if they like happen to pull um, extras or um, happen to like just do something extremely silly. But that I can manage without it being as stressful as keeping them all the way topped all the time. We're looking very good here. I'm gonna touch of death as soon as I can. There it is. And then we'll kill this guy who's about as tall as I am. And it's awesome. We done did it. GG, thank you for run. Great work. Hey, we got a cloak. Nice. I don't think I need that. I'll give it away if someone wants it. We'll give it to this guy. Thank you for party. Take care. Okay, well, that was cool. We will get out of here now and move on to the next one. But I think that's it for this episode. This is just a test run just to see if anyone really enjoys this type of content. If not, then I probably won't make any more episodes. But hey, if people seem to be interested, then I will keep doing this. Okay, thanks for watching. Till next time.